2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to our coverage of the Players' Championship. The final round starts right now. I'm Andrew Catalan alongside Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action on the course.
And
Rich, there's a lot of money on the line this week. It's the Players' Championship at TPC Sawgrass. Take me through this course.
You can talk with cats.
Yeah, and none of the players will actually admit that they're going to be a little nervous about that money, but I promise they are. It's just a different golf course. There's no shot that really fits your eye. You have a tee box pointing one direction, a landing area that's a different direction, and a green that sits even more cattywampus than that. It's a golf course you have to have a lot of imagination at and not be afraid to hit the big bender and pull off some of the funkier shots, because you're going to be presented with them quite a few times around here. It's a goofy golf course that linear golfers such as PGA Tour players don't necessarily like.
7 feet remains.
He's got this one for birdie.
I think we're lucky that one stopped where it did. Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Driver from right to left, and if you're a right-handed golfer, that's not the easiest thing to do. So lefties have a better opportunity, I think, of finding this fairway than most with driver. From there, a second shot over a long bunker to a green that's very narrow, dotted by pot bunkers. Truly is one of the coolest par 5s on this layout.
You think about the confidence this player has after winning in their last event.
Winning breeds confidence, doesn't it? It wouldn't surprise me to see them make another strong one at the title again this week.
Now this putt for birdie. And a good job there as he moves to 1 under for the championship. We have a par 3 here.
Such a cool little par 3. Love this green. There's a low section in the front and a high section in the back. And anytime they put the pin all the way in the back section of this green, well, I tell you what, good luck on you. If you miss this green long and or left, that bunker sits some 5 feet below the surface of the green.
That's a textbook swing on the approach shot.
This one here, this is for back-to-back birdies, moving him in the right direction.
Let's catch up with Tiger Woods, shall we? 1 stroke off the lead.
6 feet to the hole.
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard, and he is currently in a tie for 8th. Let's see what happens here on 4.
Par 4, 384 yards from the back. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
This is on a fantastic line. What an incredible approach shot. It almost went in.
What an approach. Great stuff. Gotta believe that is a guaranteed par.
All right, Rich, the par 4 5th. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Here's Will Zalatoris. Let's get back to it, shall we? Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
I tell you what, they're set up quite nicely through the first opening holes. Birdies galore.
Opting for the 9-iron.
Oh, this one's right down the pipe.
This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Putting for a par here. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot.
Couldn't convert after 2 good shots. Their disappointment as they're so close to the lead.
As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Well, that's comfortably on the dance floor. Well played. You love watching people play the game when it's like this. It looks so easy.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Let's take another look at Tiger from earlier. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks.
451 yards, water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right, find the green with your second, and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
That's a really nice approach shot. There could be company at the top if this putt drops. Oh, that birdie would have been a big boost to the card. And that putt drops, and we move on to the next. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Okay, time now to get back to live play. This one greenside in the rough. That's a wonderfully played chip shot. 3 feet to the cup. Here's a look at the way things stand. He is currently in the tie for 3rd place. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. Rich, she is so fun to watch week in, week out. Rose Zhang is really taking over the sport.
It's amazing how seamless the transition was from college golf to professionals. And there is no stopping her right now from what it seems like on the outside looking in. She really is an extraordinary golfer.
What a shot. That is going to work. He gets that one to drop. That's his 5th birdie of the day. After that hole, our featured player is making a move. This hole is a par 4. That will definitely work. 5 under at the moment. What an aggressive play. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here. He's got this left for birdie. Oh. Well, after an approach shot like that, Rich, that feels like a wasted opportunity.
This is her 2nd shot.
This one's looking pretty good for coming out of that sand.
And that is a wonderful bunker shot.
Okay, as we make our way back to live play, let's take a look at the leaderboard.
There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game.
You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
Oh!
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down.
No. What are you doing, Willow? Are you hungry?
Well holed.
Oh, yeah. All right, give me a minute.
And just keeping it in neutral on the leaderboard.
Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just a decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Oh, that is brilliant. Look at this one. A wonderful shot and a birdie opportunity coming up at the 12th. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And it's a one-stroke par four for our leader over the field. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards from the back. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to 2-putt from there.
7 feet to the cup.
This for a birdie run.
Time to take a look at some of the action from elsewhere on the course.
This was her 3rd.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. And he's maintained top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Plenty of trouble around this golf course. The 14th, the par 4, represents a number of that.
If you hit it down the left-hand side, the golf ball will chase a long way, but you'll be blocked out by some trees. You hit it out to the right, you're going to be on top of a mound, but you'll have a really good idea of what's in front of you. This hole historically plays as one of the toughest ones on the back 9, and it's all because of where that green sits. It sits from right to left with a decent amount of movement in it. It is not straightforward at all. This hole causes players all kinds of problems.
Oh, what the fuck
it's
am I doing?
disappointing. So close to a birdie. As we head to the next tee, he leads by 2 shots.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
Players do hit through a chute off this tee shot, which makes it a little bit simpler, I believe, for the players. Bunker down the right-hand side is no good because you'll have trees blocking you out with your second shot. If you miss it left into the pine straw, now you've got some trees blocking you out there, so finding the fairway is imperative. This green is no fun. You find the center of the green and you might be able to 2-putt every single day, but in all reality, you have to find the correct section in order to give yourself the best look at making a putt.
Our leader has done it again.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
That was close.
That did not go as far,
And just to
as, far as I
finish off
thought.
the par. That one goes in, and as we hit the home stretch, our featured player is at 7 under.
And with just a slim lead coming down that stretch, anything can happen.
This tee shot is looking good so far.
You know, Andrew, I think he's going to go for this one.
Five wood is the choice.
That's crazy.
How about that shot? The chip drops.
Oh, that was a fantastic way to make an eagle.
Things are still looking good for our featured player in first place on the leaderboard. Let's go over to 17, the par 3.
Par 3, 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
No.
Oh, that is just too bad there.
You can't be doing that, man.
This one will be from the first cut.
Nice out the rough here.
We're going to see that shot on the highlight reel. What a shot at 17, and now a birdie chance.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Double bogey.
Pacing
Oh my
is
God,
such an
maybe more.
important part of putting. It was off right there. Okay, let's see if we can get this one to drop for double.
Oh, ugly.
Here's a look at how things stand. He is up by 2 shots. Out to the 18th tee.
Par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
This is pitching wedge on the way. Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down. Wow, I really like that. This would be an incredible way to close out the round with the clubhouse lead. And a par to finish out the round. Rich, just an incredible performance, back-to-back wins on tour.
It takes a lot of mental fortitude to win not just once, but back-to-back weeks. Job well done.
Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalon. Have a great night.
All right, kitties. Hungry?
2K Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. We've got final round coverage coming your way right now. Hello everyone, thrilled to have your company this week. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action out on the course. It's all set up to be a thrilling day on the course. We head down to the first hole. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Time for the second shot into the first. Opting for the 3-wood. Coming fresh off a win, this player's looking to go back-to-back here.
Can't think of any better momentum. Obviously, the player is firing on all cylinders. Sit back, watch, and enjoy it.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice? Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. Well, Rich, that's got to feel good. Opening the first with an under-par score.
Oh, and look at that. Birdie at the first. 18 under par today. Still in play.
Ant-Man on the ground. John, he's down there. What's the news?
Well, I'm down on the 6th hole. Tony Finau's just getting ready for his next shot.
Let's catch up with the current proceedings. This is his second shot.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
Good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
This for back-to-back birdies.
And that's all she wrote. Currently 1 under for the event. Rich, it's a challenge, to say the very least, the 3rd hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back of the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green that pitches from right to left fairly severely. Your misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no.
That'll work there. There's a lot of players out on tour that it's impossible to cheer against, but Tony Finau has to stand at the highest, doesn't he? He's a family man, he's a fun guy, he loves to dance, he's got a groove, he's got a swagger about him, and here he is once again delighting the fans.
Who says nice guy?
That goes down for an eagle, and that'll promote a good move up the standings.
What a shot. Let's go ahead and put the old stink eye on another one.
Well, Luke, I think he's found his distance.
Sitting now 3 under for the tournament. The 4th hole, the first of the par 3s on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Opting for the 5-iron. Good shot there, Beamer.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Hello, Luke. I am down here with Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 12th.
Getting better, getting better.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. John, have you got a read on this one?
I think this putt's going left to right.
Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Our work here is done. Let's head to the next hole. And as we check the standings, our leader has a one-stroke advantage. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left. That's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Well, she was a popular star in the amateur ranks, a college star as well, but she's quickly become a star in the women's game, hasn't she? Rose Zhang continues to shine out here on tour.
Making the transition from great amateur player to winning on the LPGA Tour, it's not. She makes it look seamless, which is absolutely not the case. And very few in the game are actually able to do that. And I think if you look in the history of it, only the greats are able to make that transition from amateur game to professional game and not be bothered by it at all. And she looks to be one of those players. I'm looking forward to seeing how her career progresses. She's going to be one of the greats.
Johnny Mack, what's the news?
Hey guys, I'm over here on the 9th. This is Tony Finau's next shot.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. The tee shot also critical here at the par 4 6th at 455 yards.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip. And unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high, soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Bro, what?
The old hammer hands putt. 3 feet to go here to the hole. That's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out in this position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Well, there he is, Rich, the lovable Tony Finau. He really is a fan favourite, and once again, he shows us why.
You know, what you don't see sometimes about Tony Finau is how intense of a competitor he truly is. You know, he might be all smiles out there on the golf course, walking around, looks like he's enjoying himself, which he is, but deep down, he wants to bury you. And not just bury you a little bit. He wants to take out that shovel and just keep on digging, baby. He is really one of these competitors out there that you don't see it, but you know that, oh, no, Tony Finau, I got to go up against that guy. Ooh, you know, and he smiles at you in ways, you know, but, yeah, no, he's a heck of a competitor.
And from the rough too. This is looking nice.
Couldn't have drawn it up any better. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 15th.
And back to the play, shall we? Just 3 feet to the cup.
This is for birdie.
And after that hole, he's now alone at the top of the leaderboard. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
How close was that to going down? We'll take a tap in any day for par. Holding steady in first place after that one. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. And he's hit that inside the range. Trying to get to 5 under with this putt. What are we looking at? Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. As we make the turn, Rich, our featured player is out in front.
Yeah, but I like the position. I like being out in front. It forces the other players to come catch you. I like their position.
Well, I like the look of the line here. This should find the fairway. And Rich, that back-to-back win could be within reach here. This player can just gain a few more strokes on the inward half.
Winning last week, this player's full of confidence, and rightly so.
That was special.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
He's making this look easy. Keeps surging ahead. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
Well played, mate. Let's head over to the second. Let's catch up with JT, shall we? And back to the course with the live action. Standing over his second shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Absolutely love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it. From long range here, looking to get it close.
Ooh. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. He sits in first position. Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Playing this one about 130 yards out. Should find the green. Outstanding approach shot.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And our leaders managed to build a 5-shot buffer over the field. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. There's been action all day on this golf course. But what about this shot at the 17th? Looking forward to seeing what Tony Finau does here, Rich.
Come here, bub.
This would be a great up and down. Ooh, that almost went down. If he makes this, he'll save his par.
Oh, damn it, dude.
Well, that's providing some hope to the rest of the field as our leader stumbles with a bogey.
And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. How about this effort from JT just a little while ago?
He's a sharp shooter from short range, isn't he?
Second shot here on the 14th hole. Well struck. Sitting at -7.
That's embarrassing.
Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
From the get-go, this is a big left-to-right breaker.
That's disappointing. Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
And I fucked it.
Overcooked that one.
Stupid.
And this one will be for double bogey. And he'll move to 5 under after that. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
Dude, I don't know why it's a default 5.
This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Oh, that's the hands of a surgeon. Lovely touch. And with that, now at 5 under with a few holes to play.
With just a small sliver of a lead, this could go any different direction down the stretch.
And after that effort, that's how it looks. And as we head to the next tee, our featured player leads by 2. The 16th hole, right in the middle of the snake pit here at the Copperhead course. Par 4 measuring over 450 yards.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Superb. Simply superb. Putting for birdie here. Just building upon his advantage. He keeps making the important plays. The Copperhead's penultimate hole is a good par 3 playing up the hill.
It's a tough tee shot. Plays longer than what's on the yardage. Any pin that's in the front part of the green is a difficult one to find as the green is so narrow.
And he's safely on the green. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
I've been all around this, tried to read it, just can't see it, but he's got about 22 feet.
Put a good stroke on this one. That one's got some intent. And makes it. What a bomb.
See, I would have never got that without that preview.
Let's take a look at the current standings. All right, that's now going to move him to 7 under for the event. We've made our way to the final tee here of Innisbrook's Copperhead course, and Rich, no real reprieve.
Not at all. Tee shots have to favor the right-hand side, staying short of those bunkers down the right. The bunkers on the left will see a lot of action, and good luck getting it on the green from there.
This green is probably one of the nastiest on the golf course, as it's got a severe tilt from back to front and left to right as well. This is truly one of the best par 4 finishing holes on the PGA Tour.
This remaining for a 63.
Dude, and if I would have gone any further, it wouldn't have gone fucking far enough down. All right.
He's managed to hole out now and has the clubhouse lead. That's good golf, but the nervous wait begins as the rest of the field finishes up. And Rich, you know all about this. It's hard just to win once on the PGA Tour, but going back to back.
Such a hard thing to do, carrying momentum from 1 week into the next, but getting it done at the day's end. Truly, truly magnificent.
On behalf of Rich Beam, Henny Kuyak, John McCarthy, I'm Luke Elvey saying so long from 2K Sports.
Good day, folks. It's time to get ready for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. Well, it's time to find out who wins this event. Let's head out for the final round. Hello, everyone. I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy out on the course. And Beamer, I know we spend more time dwelling on the fun off the course this week in Vegas, but TPC Summerlin, you cannot take it lightly.
We're playing golf this week, Luke? Oh, that's right. That's what this thing is out here. Ah, Summerlin. Listen, you know, this is a fun golf course, and I like it too because it's in Las Vegas, and there is a little bit of risk and reward to this golf course. There is a little bit gambler's paradise. You know, you can reduce some of these holes down to nothing with good drives by taking them on, and you could also, you know, crap out if you hit the wrong shot at the wrong time. So I think that Summerlin is one of those golf courses when you get on a heater, when you get on a good roll, you can take it as low as anybody. But if those birdies aren't coming early and often, you just feel like you're getting run over.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Second shot on the second. Oh, he's executed that superbly. And now we head to the fifth, where this great highlight took place.
Look at the shot that this player possesses.
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
Who doesn't love a birdie putt?
Currently 2 under for the tournament.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
Stepping up now onto the tee of the par 4 third.
Yeah, par 5 for the members, par 4 though in this tournament. Tee shot out to the right-hand side, very generous area indeed. But the second shot, straight back up to the hill. You got to carry a canyon and a deep bunker fronting this green. This green is historically a little on the firm side as well, so getting it close with your second is nearly impossible.
Wonderfully played, fought against the wind.
And he's down there. You got a read?
This one's going to gently meander from the left.
What a disappointment. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. Well, let's cross over to 4, Rich.
Downhill par 4 the entire way. Big bunker on the right-hand side. Could see a fair amount of action. Second shot, again, slightly downhill to a green on the left-hand side as one large false front. Got to be long with your second shot.
That's a tad wayward. Not quite finding the surface.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
Nice soft hands around the green. What a skill to have.
And if this can go down, he'll save par.
Currently a couple under for the event. Okay, let's head over to the first par 3 on the course, the 5th hole.
A little downhill par 3. Got a canyon fronting this green that shouldn't come into play, but that bunker front right, that could see a lot of action, especially when the pin is back right.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
So close. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Currently 2 under for the event. Let's go to the 6th, one of the best short falls on the course.
Premium on accuracy off the tee. No bunkers, but desert both left and right can be menacing. From there, the shot up the hill to a plateau green. It's got a little backstop there for shots that go long, but anything coming up short, that's not going to be good.
His second shot here.
He's 2 shots back.
Yeah, not a bad shot, that one. John, what's the line on this putt?
It's hard to tell. It might be a little bit of a break to the right.
Oh, that's a nice line. That was well holed. And for birdie.
No break to the right at all.
And as we move along, it's Xander Schauffele in first place. Let's head to 7, and this one requires some accuracy off the tee.
Short par 4, dog leg from right to left. Just find the heart of the fairway on the right-hand side. Once you get to the dog leg, second shot plays uphill just a little bit. Green protected by bunkers both left and right.
And that's a nice strike. This one should find the fairway.
Great looking shot this.
He's found the surface. Good chance here.
Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
John, what's going on out there?
Hello, Luke. I am down here with Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 10th.
And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. And as we head over to the 8th, there's a great vibe on this par 3.
Oh, this is a scary par 3. Long, down the hill, canyons right, bunkers right, bailout areas over to the left-hand side, a little low area right there. A big green, but it's flat.
Still
That's nicely done. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Well, that's an impressive little chip.
And with that hole, this player is currently tied for first with Xander Schauffele.
Well, the 9th at TPC Summerlin is one of the big scoring holes. Got to take advantage here.
Thread the needle off the tee. You got a bunker left and trees out to the right-hand side. From there, players that are going to go for it, they're going to find a bunker that is protecting the green on the short side and out to the right-hand side as well. If you find the green in 2, job well done.
Well, Rich, when she exploded onto the scene as a precocious young teenager, winning early, dominating the women's game, New Zealand had a bright young star in Lydia Ko, and it's only continued to shine right throughout her career. She's a lot to marvel at, isn't she?
She is, and it never ceases to amaze me, Luke, how players at such a young age have so much success, and then they taper off a little bit. Not fall away, but they taper off, and the game doesn't quite go the way it's always gone their entire life. They struggle. But then when they do come back, it's like they're even better than what they were before. And I think that's what you see in Lydia. You know, she came out and a wunderkind, was winning everything at a young age. Amateur, then professional. And
yeah,
then
she exploded on the scene.
She exploded, and then there was just a little bit of a drop off, you know, and a little bit of confidence got shaken, which, like, how did that happen? She's the most confident person out there. She's beating everybody. And then all of a sudden she fails and, you know, kind of changes things up a little bit, you know, knocks the dirt off and gets right back on that horse and starts winning again. I'm always fascinated by that, because when you lose your confidence as a golfer, it's so hard to get it back, because sometimes what happened to you is the death of you. You're just like, I can't shake, you know, whatever got into my brain or into my swing. I can't quite shake that, and I can't forget about it. And she's done so seamlessly. Hats off to her. I love watching her game. I love watching her play. But I'm more fascinated by the fact that she's come back stronger, I believe, than she was when she first came out.
As we head over to the 11th, Rich, at TPC Summerlin, your thoughts on this hole?
This is a really strong driving hole, probably one of the more difficult ones on the golf course. Bunker left, bunker right. Those both are on the player's mind. From there, a second shot to an hourglass-shaped green that's got a runoff in the back portion of it. That, a lot of times, catches players off guard, and that's when bogeys and doubles are made. Not bad at all.
Yeah, it's just about 3 feet away.
This for a birdie.
He finds himself in a share of the lead. Well, the tee shot at the 12th certainly asks you to position the ball very smartly.
It does. Driver normally not needed here as the fairway runs straight downhill towards that water. Lay it up out to the right someplace. A short, sometimes mid-iron required for that second shot. Keep it left because that green does tilt from left to right towards that water.
He's hit that one well. Will it get there?
John, give us a small update.
Hey guys, I'm down here checking out Rose Zhang as she gets set for her next shot here on the 15th.
Okay, time to return to the action. Lining up the birdie putt here. And our man on the ground, John McCarthy, has been giving us some great reads all day. What's this one doing, mate?
Looking like it's going right to left.
And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. And 13 might be unlucky for some, but not here at TPC Summerlin.
Oh, 13 is my favorite number. How'd you know, Luke? Listen, tee it high, let it fly, let the big dog eat. All of it. Go ahead and just Hulk smash it off the tee. Wide open fairway from there. Second shot, if you're going to go for the green, you got some trees to contend with, a bunker to contend with. But every player should be thinking about knocking it on in 2 here and making eagle birdie at worst.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. 13 feet to the cup. Oh, just missed the birdie. That's a shame. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Currently 5 under for the event. #14 requires some real precision off the tee.
It does. A little devilish par 3 downhill. It's got runoff areas behind the green that you want no part of. You got to play it smart here. Find the heart of the green. Give yourself a good look for 2.
And choosing the 8-iron here. And that one finds the putting surface. It's a good shot. Some work to do, however. This putt is about 15 feet to the hole. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This is a big old left-to-righter.
What, Boa?
Ooh, not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
He's currently tied for first. Oh, Rich, the great drivers of the golf ball start licking their lips when they step onto the 15th tee.
Oh, as they should. Yeah, the only real danger here is getting too excited and whipping it left into the desert, the canyon, the rocks. Other than that, those bunkers up there, they're fine. They're all pretty flat at the bottom, and the green is usually soft enough to where you can get that next shot fairly close no matter where that hole is located.
That's tiny. Always love these opportunities, especially when it's for birdie.
Seriously? Didn't break
And
at
that
all?
should secure the par on this one. Let's have a look at this highlight.
This is a beauty of a third.
Another great goal shot by Rose Zhang. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard.
As we head over to 16, one of the shorter par fives and a terrific opportunity for the field.
Yeah, I got to say that this hole historically, it looks easy. It's short, it's a par 5, but there's something about that pond that makes players squirm. Find the fairway, generous area once again, but that second shot, once you land it on the green, that green is rock hard, and it will go chasing into the back bunkers, but don't get greedy. Never come up shy of this green. You'll be kicking yourself all day long.
And this player's really going after it here, Rich.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Okay, John, what's he looking at with this putt?
I think he's got about 25 feet to go here.
Starting this one way out to the left.
I literally 2 notches, and it's still.
Gee, that's good playing. 6
Still
birdies in a round. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Well, after having a run of birdieable holes, we step up onto the 17th tee here at TPC Summerlin.
And it's a scary par 3 down the hill, water on the left-hand side. Most players bailing out to the right-hand side of the green, oftentimes finding that bunker, which then becomes a little dicey as that green goes from right to left towards that water.
Going with the 5-iron here. He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Gotta believe the wind affected the golf ball there.
Well, let's take a look at what Max Homa can deliver here. This is his second shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. Well done. That takes the pressure off the putt. That's a chip to be proud of. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that hole. Always love a strong 2-shotter to finish any round of golf. And the 18th at TPC Summerlin is exactly that.
18 at Summerlin is a long hitter's dream. The further down the left-hand side you can go, carry that canyon, the shorter your second shot is. From there, you've got a green that is long, narrow, with water on the left-hand side. Distance control with your second shot is an absolute must.
And this shot from about 150 yards out. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
This looks like it's going to break to the left.
Oh, that's a nice looking roll.
Yeah!
Surprised that would in. One by one. Nice.
Ladies and gentlemen, the rest of the field is finished, and our featured player has won the event. On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.